Oh, is Gary in?
No, not yet, Rich.
All right. Are you close to getting in? Because we're not in the air yet.
It's still downloading, Rich.
All right. I mean, where are you at? Halfway or?
About another 6 minutes to go, apparently.
You, you may actually make it on the first insert. Sad but true. Oh well. All right, guys. So if you look at your map, basically you heard what we're doing. We're going to be going in at LZ Rick. We're on the side of a mountain, so we basically are going to be looking not only on the objective but also southeast. So when we get in, need the two ARs. Keen, why don't you take north? Um, Wing, you can take east.
Okay.
Oliver, you're going to be northeast.
Copy.
Kevin, I need you looking just northwest down the valley since you've got your DM, and then Hassett and I will fill in. Okay.
Okay.
My radios work, FYI. Just not direct radio or direct talk. Yeah. Okay, let's board.
All right, Delta, prepare to move. All right, move.
Wings in. Oliver in.
Kevin in.
Yeah, I'm getting desync.
Are you really? Good.
Acid.
Nothing's happened yet.
Old Delta's in. Old Delta in.
Keen, before you ask, this Battlehawk is not Wi-Fi enabled.
All right, kilos, let's take off. Yeah. Some.
Oh. I will working on it.
Wing will come back and take him away from you if he catches you on your Android.
Great. I'll just take them away anyways, because I'm not getting one.
I saw that, Marshall. I saw you jumping in with us, sneaking in. You know, either you're doing really well or really bad when the boss comes and does a ride along with you.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B.
I got called out on a short call, I think it was last week, or the week before. And I showed up, and it was Saturday night. And I pull up the schedule, and it's got me flying with a Czech captain. I'm like, really? And then we're going. It was an hour flight with the checker, but it was standing water on the runway, slight tailwind for the approach. It's like, and then a 6'7" captain in the jump seat. Like, no pressure. Although they both said I would have passed my line check if I was doing one.
Clark, what is your current airspeed? Kilo 1 to Kilo 2.
Clark might have got muted for you guys. I had to unmute him again.
Wow, this makes this a little difficult.
Yeah, let me check
Adapt.
mine.
Game's like, I'm muting because I got focus on following him. He's taking me all around this place. I can't get him to tell me his speed.
Why does he keep getting muted? What's up with that?
I don't know.
You see I made a little overcast for us today, so it won't be so hot when we're walking in the sun. I
Thank
very
you.
Kilo 1 and Kilo 2, I just unmuted you, so if you said anything, I didn't hear it.
All right, guys, we're very close. Actually, if you do a third person, you can actually see the valley
It's a
pretty
little
much
steeper than I imagined.
as we see.
Oh,
And my screen were upside down on the ground.
Really?
I got this. I got this.
Yeah, it's pretty desync.
Aren't we alerting them to our position?
All right, if you guys look due west, you'll see the rocks where the trees are broken by the rocks. That's about where we're going to be getting off, and we're going to be setting up when we get out the chopper.
Still getting no communications from Clark. And I unmuted him.
He's airborne.
It's
I
him
see
and not
that.
you, Lopez.
Yeah. Alright, guess I'm going in. This is a wonderful place for an LZ, Jesus.
Oh, it's called LZ.
Alright, guys, here we go.
Get ready. All right. Let's go.
User
Enjoy your
disconnected
stay.
from your channel. User joined your channel.
Oliver said. Wing set. Alright, all Delta elements move to your northeast. Let's set up on these rocks overlooking the town. Alright, Delta elements, as you come up, that's it, just keep pushing through. Let's get up to these rock faces. Alright, take your position. I've got a reload, this isn't working.
Delta 1 got Bob. Delta elements have Overwatch on ISIL.
7, return to formation.
Rich, do you still want me guarding to the east, or you want us all looking to the village?
No, stay looking to the east, man.
Okay.
And I should have Keen looking north. I should have Kevin looking northwest.
Wing's got contact, civilian at 100 degrees, walking to the south. Wing has contact 090 second civilian and 1 building.
Times 3 civilians now for wing.
Return to formation.
Delta 1 to Golf.
Go ahead, Delta.
Be advised, Delta has eyes on multiple civilians in village, moving in an easterly fashion.
Okay, Delta 1, just hold position for right now.
Delta 1 copies that.
Godfather. And Delta, actually, we have Gary and Asset and Potts connected in.
Yeah, Delta 1 to Godfather. Be advised, Delta has 3 times members at camp at our base camp. I remember what it's
Roger,
called
Delta
now. Carter, Camp Carter.
1. Go ahead, Echo. Actual. Roger, Echo. Actual. Godfather copies. Godfather to all units. We're gonna just hold position until reinserts are here, and then we will begin our move in. Just hold your positions and provide watch.
Oh yes. Yeah, now it was in, and I should do that, shouldn't I?
Delta 1, this Godfather.
Delta 1, send to Godfather.
Delta 1, why don't you send the men back to the LZ to for insert to show them where we're at.
Delta 1. All right, Keen and Wing, you two stay here.
Okay.
I need Kevin and Oliver on Rich. We're going to go back to the insertion point to get our rest of it. Let's go, Mike.
The trick question.
One of us said southwest.
There it is. He typed it up for you. So, now, all the civilians.
Copy. All the civilians to the east in the valley below us have moved off to the south. There's 5 times men, 1 woman. Yeah, Delta Actual acknowledges has eyes on 6 times male, female moving southeast.
Kilo 2, this is Godfather. How is the pickups going? Kilo 2, did you receive last transmission? Kilo 2, what's your ETA to insertion?
6 is Unit White.
Roger, Kilo 2. Negative, Delta 1. He should know where the LZ is.
Wing has eyes on a downed MI-17 possible. It's been there a while. To our east, 200 meters. Alright, all Delta elements fall in. Gary, tail end Charlie, we're going to move back to Godfather's position.
Roger, Kilo 2. Delta 1, as soon as you're back in position for Overwatch and fully ready to go, let me know.
Delta 1 has got a full complement ready to go.
Roger, Delta 1. Echo 1, this is the Godfather. Begin moving your squad down the hill into the objective.
Kevin, Gary, yeah, why don't you guys go through these rocks here to the north, get a good overwatch over to the town. Let's not get too bunched up here. Looking good. Yeah, man. Shift to where you can see.
Yeah, all Delta elements, be advised, you need to move yourself into a position where you have good eyes and good effect on the village in case Echo need it. We should be providing effective overwatch for Echo. Is that wing included or remain east? Yeah, except for Wing, who is going to be looking down the valley for it, and Kevin, who's looking down the other end of the valley.
Roger, Kilo 1.
Copy.
Where are you at? Do you want my position, man?
Can have all at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have 100% because there's too many trees in between us and the village.
Wing has eyes on Echo 070 across the valley.
Go ahead, Echo Actual. Go ahead and begin moving in. Make sure you're covering north and east, and Delta will be doing west and south. Delta 1, this is Godfather. Begin moving your men into position, into the objective.
All Delta elements, be advised, we're going to move in a northeasterly fashion line formation as best as we can, moving directly towards the village. When we get to the outskirts of the village, we're going to be covering south and west. Everyone prepare to move. Move.
Delta 1, Godfather, Delta 1 moving towards the checkpoint.
Roger, Delta 1.
Alright, Delta elements, when you get to the village, find yourself something to protect your back, like a house or something. We should be covering from south to west.
All right, I need Wing. I need you up on that wall right there in front of us, directly to the
Okay.
southeast. And Potts, why don't you go up and join him, man?
Got it. Echo 1 and Delta 1, as soon as you've confirmed you have the village surrounded, begin your search.
Who do you want searching? Shots fired. Came from the north. Go for it, man. Delta 1 has...
Where's that coming from?
Alright, guys. I need to make sure that we have
North
one
side.
person
It's
facing
on the north
south
directly.
here.
They're like 350.
Oh, we got shots
Yeah.
coming in as well. Where's that coming from?
Fire. At 1 o'clock, 200 meters.
Oh, Oliver hit.
Where are you at, man?
Medic.
Potts, I need you to pull back and heal Oliver.
You at Oliver?
Here.
Yep.
They're 100, 110 degrees in the woods and rocks.
Delta 1 Godfather, be advised, we have bad guys approximately 150 meters, 100 degrees from
Got the morphine.
Accepted.
Roger, Delta. Marshall, getting cover.
I'm on your 16.
Alright, you're good.
Okay, thank you, bud.
Okay, I see it. I don't know if I can hit him.
Alright, there I am. Hit the morphine.
Got a bad guy cresting on the hill.
Echo 1, this Godfather. Can I get a sit rep?
120 degrees. They got one cresting on the hill. And we got tracers
Oh.
coming from the southwest.
Yeah, I don't have any eyes. I got bushes in front of me.
You good to go?
At 125, in the woods and the rocks.
Whoa. Roger, Echo 1. Just make sure you're in a safe location. We got some guys at the south end of the...
Oh yeah, look, I got it. Yeah, danger close. It's coming from.
Careful out there.
From 70 degrees. Pull back, wing. Let's pull back. Keen, I need you to move to that building to the northeast over there. Do you see it right there? Take that corner so we can look up into the east end of the valley. The rest of Delta, I need you guys to pull back. We need to be in between these buildings. Take corners.
CCP is by these pilots on your left side.
What's that, man?
CCP is near these pilots.
Okay, gotcha. You okay, Oliver? Are you desyncing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
No?
Oh, that was me. Make sure you're back here on this corner, man, because we got tracers coming in from the south. All right. Delta 1 Godfather sit rep as follows. Have all of Delta elements within a 50 square radius. We are on the southeast part of the village. We have incoming fire coming from 100 degrees, 125 degrees, and unseen enemy approximately 150 degrees. And they are pressing over the hill. They're coming through the valley as well as through some trees. Requesting permission to take myself and maybe JTAC and start searching some of these buildings. All right, Potts.
I heard him.
All right. Hassett, you and I are going to start searching through these buildings so we can get something done.
All right.
I'm going to let you take the lead, man. 6. Whichever house you want to go to.
Let's start here on the left.
Roger, actual. Flying bandage.
Worry about the search and
Go right.
Left.
Clear.
Left clear.
Morphine. Set the morphine.
Get to that one next. We have to go outside of the compound to get into it.
Yeah, let's stay here.
Yeah.
All right, you're good to go.
Going right.
Left. Left clear.
Clear.
I gotta restart TeamSpeak. Be right back.
Next room's clear.
User disconnected from your
King, friendly's
channel.
coming out.
Delta 1, be advised that Echo is holding their ground to the,
User joined your channel.
the village. They are not
Uh-oh.
You okay,
So we
Oliver?
got this one.
I'm good.
All right, man. Be
Just
advised,
down
Hassett and I
2 or 3.
Hassett and I are going to come in front of you, all right? So hold fire 2 seconds.
You're clear.
Coming across. Gonna go right.
Left.
Right's clear.
Left clear.
Coming back out, Oliver.
Clear.
I'm gonna try and get at that last one.
Let's check in with Godfather first. Delta 1 Godfather.
looking good.
Delta 1 has searched the 4 buildings at the eastern end of the village. All clear. You have anything else, Oliver?
Roger, Delta 1.
No, I'm good.
Do me a favor, take a knee, man.
Oh,
Lower that profile.
I was sure I wasn't.
How you doing, Wing?
Good. I just got one guy that was moving forward between the rocks, but I haven't seen any other contacts.
Awesome.
think it was just maybe one of their guys was flanking.
Everybody's healed, so we're good.
Yeah. Good. Do me a favor. Get your back against the wall and look up the hill with Gary there.
Gotcha.
How's Smith looking, Don?
Look good, Kevin. How's it going? What do you see?
Just dead bodies at the moment, no movement. I'm just worried that one of them are gonna end up standing up again, so I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Good job.
Okay, try stabilizing him.
Coming through.
I'm gonna stabilize him again.
Up there,
Down,
see,
down,
there's
down.
there's that tracer fire again coming from the south.
I don't know.
See, here's the thing. When I look over there, I see it, but when I look over there, see where it is, it's not. Right there. Oh,
Oh, contact rear. Civilian. Oh.
oh! Hold fire! Hold fire! Hold fire! That was a civilian.
This is Brimstone Echo, the Godfather, taking contact.
Well,
from
that's
the,
what he gets
south,
for running at a
southeast.
bunch of guys.
Brimstone Echo, this guy, can you check the location? We have no eyes.
Potts, is he alive?
Bearing 1 dead, 5 to 1 still on the hill, 200 meters.
Can you
Copy that. On it, stand by.
Where the heck's those rounds?
Echo will be marking location of tracer fire from the south.
Delta
I
one
see
copy.
him.
Yep.
I see him.
All right, guys, you want to be looking for smoke up there too. Echo's going to mark up the smoke.
Hey guys, do you have any smoke you can put on the hill? Pop out there right now.
Go for it, man.
I don't know if you can pop it up on the hill that far, 200 meters out.
Roger.
I'm going to take your spot, King.
Just stand by. I think we pretty much eliminated that squad.
We have gunshots coming from the south.
This is Brimstone Echo. We pretty much eliminated that threat on the hill.
Delta 1, this is Godfather.
Alright guys, Rich has a bad guy. He is due south, just outside the rocks, about 75 to 100 meters, running back and forth. I saw him for a second.
Delta 1, Godfather.
Does he need
Be advised, we're continuing contact. We now have one due south, approximately 100 meters. Godfather.
Don, are you available to heal?
I might need some help here with Smith. I'm giving him 3 epinephrines. I've stabilized
Copy that.
him twice. I'm not sure there's much else I can do for him. There's Chris.
Alright, Don, go ahead and leave him there. Why don't you pull back? Blue team needs you up here on this bridge. They've got, bridge has been injured. Hey guys, I'm going to swap out and go down
Contact
the hill
direct
and try to
east
help
of
Smith.
the hill.
Up the hill here to the west. We're on the hill behind us. Yeah, he's up there.
Delta 1 to Godfather. Be advised, cleared buildings marked on.
Echo 1, this is Godfather.
Yeah.
Chris is dead. Oh, got him. Thank you.
Alright, I'm trying to stabilize Smith right now, and I'm going to try to give him everything I can. Maybe we can get him back up.
Civilian at 120 degrees, up where those guys were on the hill, at about 400 meters, 500 meters. Civilian moving to the northeast. He's now in the open at 110 degrees. Delta actual to all elements. Let's do a section check-in. Wayne Green. Oliver Green.
Copy.
Kevin Green. Screen. Rich.
That works. That helps.
Rich has bad guy south, south times 2, moving from south to west, about 100 meters. They're moving up the hill to our southwest.
Good to have you back.
Rich lost eyes.
Coming in on the kilo. He's down. Hey, we got contact southeast again, guys. Contact southeast. We might, Smith, there's a field to the south, or to the north, in that compound. Maybe we take that and give them that as a yeah.
Oliver, why don't you go
Oh.
over and join Keen?
Yeah. I got
But
your
keep your
contact south close.
Oh, go for it, man.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, there's contacts on the hill by
Get it,
by the LZ.
Yeah, they're down.
Good call, Oliver.
Echo Echo, I have no eyes.
You're under the influence of morphine. It says you're okay.
Nice LZ pop smoke.
Can we go throw a smoke on it for you, Smith? Roger. 25%. Can we go throw a smoke on it?
Wing has eyes on.
Coordinates.
Well, you really made a mess of those
They were
guys on
from
that hill,
they're
huh?
the same ones that I spotted when we first inserted.
I got red smoke put on it. Get ready.
Should be okay. Another look at you. Yeah, you're good.
No contact.
Contact close to the south.
South. South. Yeah.
Mag.
Oh.
I don't know.
Another one south. 2. Go. One down. Mag.
They're down.
I think we're really, actually, I think we're in very good firing positions. Because basically we're tasked with south to west, and we got Gary and Potts over there behind that house to the west. Got Wing and Hassett over there, and then we got you guys here. So I think we got a really nice spread. And you know what? For whatever reason, we're not getting any bad guys from the north anymore, so that's good. Yeah.
That's Echo's red smoke.
You can't see it, Gary, but just the other side of this tree over here, there's probably about 15 dead guys just that Keen and Oliver nailed. Oh, is that Kevin?
Kevin sees one man northeast going prone behind a rock where most of the other dead bodies are. Kevin sees maybe 2 or 3 going behind the green brush, behind the 5 or 6 dead bodies that surround the rock to our north-northeast. Kilo should get out of here, there's RPGs.
Yeah, I just looked at our HUD. If you look at our HUD, we have a perfect defense perimeter. That's pretty textbook, right? Yeah, me too. Oh, that's danger close.
Voice is close to the east. Yeah, Rich has eyes northeast-east of head going back and forth, however, unsure if it's civilian or armed combatant.
Did you see it, man? It's like I'll watch my tracer. It's like, oh, there he is right there. Like, see there? If you go down from there, that's where I just saw the head. See it? It just ran across again. I think it's a civilian. Yeah, it's a civilian. He's just walking.
Delta 1, can I get a sit rep on enemy location to the south? Are there any left?
Delta 1 with sitrep as follows. No visual contact. We do with combatants. Delta can report contact with civilians east, southeast. And currently Delta assets have protection L-shaped secure perimeter running from south to west.
Roger, Delta 1. Echo is beginning their search of their close buildings.
Hey Smith, please say we fan out a little bit along these rocks.
I'm the only one, or no one called for the ammo cache?
What's that, man?
Nobody called for the ammo cache.
Did they drop off an ammo cache?
Yeah.
Where?
Just in the west. Yeah, enemy ammo cache.
Oh, yeah. No, we identified that.
All right.
Marshall's calling out enemy. They're typing it out. Oh.
Kevin sees 4 men northeast. They are 320 meters out by the rock. I'm taking heavy fire, so I have to back off.
All right, King, shift with me to the northeast.
Kevin sees six men.
If you see him, man, take him out.
Rich and Keene have shifted to face north-northeast.
Looks like you got him. All right, you stay here. I'm going to go back to where you were, okay?
What's the bearing?
I'm showing about 4-6 degrees.
Roger, the line there's a lot of buses or
Delta 1, send it, Godfather.
Delta 1, can you
Roger that.
have a couple men go search that building to the south and see what kind of how old it is?
Delta 1 copies.
Never tell Rich that you're having a lull.
Roger, Echo Echo, I want your two-man team to stay there and guard.
Who just joined
Gary,
our
can you
squad?
move up to wings position?
I do.
Actually, scratch that. Gary, why don't you
Who
and Wing
has
go out
sound?
to the south? Go into the south at night and search. And also, go with Gary to the south and check out that
Echo
building.
Echo is Alpha.
Okay. Thanks, Gary.
The hell?
Hey Smith, you're spamming. Stop.
I'm gonna cross over to the wall in front of me.
All right, I'll move up.
Okay.
Okay.
Could we get the one that pushed out a little bit to the right more?
Pardon?
Could we get that one that pushed out to the right into this nearer set of trees?
Delta
I believe
2
so.
Godfather, be advised we have 2 times Delta elements moving up to go to the south.
Yeah, I saw him go down.
Roger, Echo Echo. I need your squad at that location ASAP, and I need you personally to secure the prisoners. Delta 1, this is Godfather. I did not copy last. Return.
Okay. I get to come with you.
Delta 1, can you resend with for Godfather?
Kevin sees 4 men in the same area north-northeast by the rocks. They seem to be running in a hectic formation. Over.
Consolidate real quick, guys.
Kevin's taking fire. Delta 1, Delta 2, building clear. Delta 2 moving.
Delta 1, reboot that last one location.
Always happens west.
Wayne can give you one.
Where are you?
Okay, Delta 2 set and covering. Come on in.
Where's Keen?
Yeah, it's just north.
Rich.
Be advised that Echo has possibly found our high value target to the north.
Where is he?
Farthest north in
The
Bohemia.
north, you keep pushing.
Oh, he's around the corner. Okay.
Yes.
Echo Echo is Godfather. How's that prisoner?
Right. So you want one of these, eh? There you go.
Is the
So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Six element, 1 bar, under fire.
Kevin's still taking fire, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Oliver.
Roger.
Right there. Look to the north, man. Where all the tracers are, there's bad guys.
Mag.
Under fire.
10 o'clock, end of window, 2 minutes.
To the south.
Under fire. Under fire.
Go for it, Keith.
Taking fire.
All elements be advised, Rich is down to the last 2 mags, over. Section check from everyone else. Stand by.
Hostile down.
Wing screen. Oliver Green. Kevin Green.
Enemy fire.
Does Keen need medical aid?
Bridge.
That's the medic copies.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Kevin sees 4 or 5 men approaching from yet the same direction, north-northeast 320 meters out. It's no longer 4 minutes, more like 6 or 7. Gary, this is Rich. Yeah, copy, Rich. Go ahead. Do you have eyes on where my tracers are going? There's a bad guy hiding behind that rock there. That's a negative. The tree's in the way. I can see your tracer hitting. Whatever, eyes on. Alright, if you see him, take him out all. about 7 men northeast. They're still coming. 320 meters out. Ridge shifting.
Good to go.
Yeah, guys, they're still up there in those trees.
Reloading.
Delta 1 to Godfather. Yeah, I think I'm on my last one too.
Kevin's taking a lot
Yeah,
of small
wait
arms
until you
fire
see
around
him.
this corner.
I'm gonna spread out.
Yeah, why don't you go over and grab Gary and Oliver and tell them to shift over here. Good idea. Delta 1 copies. Be advised, Delta elements are red on ammunition. Over.
Roger.
Bless you.
Yeah,
Was that Kilo 2
can
that
hear
was
you.
RTB to base for ammo?
Roger. I'm moving.
That might. Okay, I'll move over.
Oliver shooting to the north.
Dean, I can give you one more. Oh. Okay. So far they had another round of like 8 guys show up again up that valley to the left of the
Gary in
bushes.
position on the north wall, sir.
You see all the bodies up there. Oh, Kilo's taking RPGs up there. I just saw there's an RPG flash below them.
Yeah, guys, be advised, we're going to get some ammo dropped in on the next Kilo run, so. How are you doing, Wing? How's your ammo?
I'm still good. I grabbed a couple extra, so I still got three full ones and one half full.
Gary, Keen, did you? There's all those bodies over there to the south. Your little trophy cabinet over there. Did you want to go and see if there's any ammo there? All right. Well, they're definitely. They just confirmed they're bringing in ammo.
Providing covering fire. Yeah. Copy.
We have bad guys southeast, east, approximately 150 meters. There's an RPG coming from that location as well, Joe. Clear.
Delta 1 copy.
To the left of the woods now, up on the hill. Kevin, Steve, multiple men approaching north-northeast in the same location around the rock, 320 meters at the hill.
Delta 1 has CAS request. Trade is as follows, marked by purple smoke, approximately 350 meters from Delta 1's position. Would suggest east, moving from west to east. So
That was close.
well, that was close. Rocket. Smoke is down. Red marked by red smoke. Over. Right?
Okay.
Alright,
We have
losing
contact to
position notes as well
southeast.
with telephones.
Don's got some ammo, Muller. Where are you? Roger that.
Alright guys, if you want to fan out as soon as I hear your
Kevin's still taking fire. Kevin, how much fire are you taking now?
Alright, well, where's Dono at?
Right here.
Don is
Alright, buddy, you just drop him on the floor, I'll pick him up.
I'm dropping 2 mags.
Thank you.
I'm gonna full back and give.
2 riflemen seems like north,
Alright,
east,
roger that, bud.
northeast.
Thank you.
You bet.
I was really confused when I saw one of your guys swing with the green tracers. I got quite scared. I thought the enemy was
Kevin sees the men. They're behind a boulder. 320 out. They're just peeking around.
Which
I got one in the head.
Well,
What's the direction of that, Kevin? Northeast in the greenery. I don't know if you can see the dust of where I'm shooting at.
What do you have then?
It's the L110A2 light machine gun.
I probably should have guessed that. Oh.
Fire taking
Oh
fire.
no.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm back.
Talk about
Gary was killed.
Negative.
I was being aimed
Pops,
directly
I'm
at
gonna-
him.
if he's not, is he down?
He's alive.
Do either of you two feel
Delta
safe
1
moving
to
up that rocket
Godfather.
there, or
Delta
would you prefer to
actually needs.
Sorry, my
medic.
earplugs
We
are still
just had
messing
an
up. I can't
RPG
actually
come
hear
in.
you.
We got
Yeah,
ASL.
no worries.
Okay,
Delta
what did you say?
medic is-
Ready, Blue? Alright, have him check his fire.
Reloading.
Bridge, check fire on front of you.
Reloading.
Alright, go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Kevin sees multiple men again. Northeast, 320 meters out.
You're sort of fixing the guy right out in the open. You know that, right?
Well, it's away from the RPG. As long as you get him out right now.
Gunfire to the right
Alright,
somewhere.
he's good. Alright, Rich, I know you need help too.
Gary, pull back, man. Don't stay there.
He's dead. That's Oliver.
I was gonna say Gary's dead.
The RPG comes from east south.
Get some morphine.
Oh, I just
About
declined. Just try
200
again.
meter.
Sorry, man.
Delta 1 from wing.
Whoa.
Accept.
Someone's got me zeroed in.
Wing, send it. Gary's down. He's back at base, I believe. Copy that. And wing needs medical attention. Copy. We will send over pots shortly. We need to repair pots, and then we'll send them to you.
Who isn't injured?
Kevin isn't.
Wings to you, the southwest side of the building. That's the south one. Yeah, solid copy. I gotta heal myself. Copy. Kevin sees additional men moving in from the same direction. 320 out, northeast, up at the hill.
Godfather, be advised.
Roger, Delta 1. Prepare your men to move back to the LZ.
Delta 1.
All Deltaments be advised, we are going to egress to LZ Rick.
Right behind you. Get some morphine. Whoa.
Alright, let's pull back all of us.
Position 07027.
Rich is healing pots.
I'm alive.
We are ammo critical, Kilo 1. Be advised.
Wing's dead. I don't know what got him.
All Delta elements, I need us to pull back. We need to pull back the perimeter and prepare to move to LZ Rick.
When you're up, Pots, I'm gonna need some help.
Yeah, I know. I gotta heal myself. I'll get to you.
Keen, you.
Oh.
Oliver hit.
Yeah, Rich is hit too.
Jeez.
Guys, we can't stay here. We're gonna have to pull back. I know we're getting all nailed. Who is able to move?
Oliver.
All right, everyone who's able to move, I need you guys to bound back towards LZ Rick now. All right, man. Pots,
can-
you can move where you need to move.
We cannot stay here.
Go ahead,
Oliver
Kilo.
moving.
Let's go. Let's start bounding. Come on, people.
LG Rick. Get him on the ground, get ammo.
All right.
Whoa.
Do it.
Which is dry on ammo. Black on ammo.
Oh, come on, Keen. Move back. That hit right behind you, man. Come on, guys. Shift back. Push back. Push back.
Roger, Kilo 1.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh, look. Contact east. Far.
Roger that, on my way.
Negative Echo.
How much further back do we have to go?
Pots, you need to treat Godfather.
Where is he?
He's right here next to Rich. Come back. Oh, Rich just got hit too.
Who is it here?
Be advised, all Delta elements, we need to be pulling back in a westerly fashion towards Rally Point, Renault. I need everyone to start pulling back if you're able to move. Currently, Delta Actual and Godfather are being treated.
Kilo 1, we are all moving back southwest of LZ Rick.
Enemy
Anything
fire.
in town is target.
Let's go.
Roger.
Well, he needs to use it because we don't get a refund for going back full.
Kilo 2, this is Godfather.
Rich and Potts are entering from the northeast. Is anyone else hit? Kevin's hit.
I come right next to you.
Marshall, do you still have those? Do you still have those mags?
Enemy fire.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Fire.
where are you, Wing? Just getting dropped off in the helo.
Delta, actually.
Alright, you're healed. Don't move, don't move. Right behind you.
Okay, Wing has a rucksack full of ammo.
Where are you,
Who
man?
needs ammo?
Over here. All right, Rich has 5. Thank you, man.
Okay.
All right, guys. If you need ammo, Oliver, anyone,
Huh?
pull back to the southwest. You've got Wing's got a backpack door.
Where'd my ruck go? Anyone
Wing.
see the ruck?
Buddies.
Where'd it go?
You're good.
Do you see the ruck?
No. He disappeared.
Where'd it go? Ah, give me a break.
I think
there it is.
What it is? Backpack here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There. I'm gonna put it on and you guys can just get it from me, okay?
Roger.
Go in my inventory.
Delta 1 is green and ready to. You guys good, right?
You
You
get
good?
it? Oliver? Yeah, Oliver's getting it.
Oliver set.
Okay. Anybody else need
Thank you, Wing.
ammo?
Do you have ammo for a
You still got that funny stuff.
Wing?
What's that?
Wing, do you have ammo for a DM?
Yeah, for DM I got stagnag rounds and
It is true.
you take stagnag?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, that's all I got. Stagnag and
Alright.
Feel like Jesus.
I'll remember this.
Alright, I'll take 3.
You know, Marshall, there's nothing.
Has anyone here got any belts?
Because I didn't get the trucks on everything
Wing
lost.
has
Wing has ammo.
Kilo 1.
Oh, I guess that option's out then.
Echo Echo, if you are ready to go, you begin to push towards the rally point. Delta will follow in behind.
Alright, let's do a quick section check for Delta. Wings green on ammo, amber health.
Oliver,
green.
What's that?
Did you pick up any of the DM?
No, I didn't grab any, I guess. Gary might
Kevin, green.
have DM rounds.
Kilo 1.
You can check with him.
I hear of a man
I'm
who brings
healing people.
frankincense and myrrh. Where
What's
is
that?
he?
Rich
I
is
said I hear
dead.
a man who brings frankincense and myrrh. Where is he?
Whoa.
I'm opening your rucksack.
Spread
Where
out,
is
we
it,
cannot stay here.
Stagnag.
Rich is down.
I've taken 4 mags from your backpack.
There's morphine.
Kilo 1, go back to base, get out of the helicopter for a few minutes. It'll get
How
popped.
many makes you? Get this spare.
Godfather's bringing some Delta.
Delta 2, be advised you're in new actual.
7.
Yeah,
Godfather, be advised Delta actual is down.
Did someone get his 117?
I have.
Hey, Crit.
Okay.
Kilo 1, also be advised you'll have a pickup. Delta actual is
I have 3 in my
KIA.
ruck. Go in my ruck and grab the 3.
Godfather, Kilo 2, how copy?
Yeah, go ahead, send.
Go ahead, Kilo 2. Kilo 2, just under 1,000 rounds on cannon. Recommend ground forces start laying down some 203 smoke rounds. Let me know where the enemy are so I can more effectively manage my ammo. Over.
Just take him.
Kilo 2, they're all over the place. It's hard to mark.
Where are the
Selective
tangos?
targeting yourself. We'll scan for tracers and engage over. Southeast or north. Kevin is no yellow on ammunition.
Oh, they come closer and closer.
Kevin, to anyone in Delta, did we take Rich's radio and do an emergency? Dean, can you read me
Did
the
you do an
Godfather?
emergency sit rep?
Godfather knows.
Roger. Echo Actual, are you moving? Yep, that is affirmative. We are just regrouping and about to move. We
He's
are
right here on the
currently
rock
red
in front
smoke.
of me.
Yeah, right in front of the block. I can see you. I'm here.
Roger, Echo Actual. Delta 1, Delta
Yeah,
2.
give it to me.
Go up the hill to the south whenever you guys are.
Delta 2,
Yeah, roger that.
be advised, get your men ready to move. Echo is regrouping and moving to RP to
Cop.
And we gotta get ready to move for Godfather. Copy.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, Godfather, be advised, this is Delta 2, assuming Delta 1 roll until he returns, over.
Roger.
Sorry about that, Marshall. I didn't...
Echo, are you moving?
We need to move west. Get to rally point.
We need to move, period. We cannot stay here.
We're not out.
Echo,
No, we're
Running
supposed to
low
go
on
to
medical
rally point.
supplies.
No.
are you guys moving? We got that.
Okay, so what are we doing now then? If we're not moving west,
We need to move ASAP, guys.
Who's
West.
well?
Here.
Delta Actual would then lead us, right?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Take me saying it.
Roger. Delta 2.
Okay, until we hear anything else, Delta call signs, take cover.
User
here
in your
and push
channel
your
timed
eyes.
out.
Roger. Echo Brimstone, you're in charge. Delta 2, let's move.
Godfather, Delta Actual, say again, over.
Let's move to RP. Echo's already moving.
Okay. So
We need to cover their rear.
So whatever Delta Actual says.
Yeah, Godfather, say again, over. Transmission interrupted.
Delta 2, Echo is moving towards RP Renault. We need to follow them and cover their rear.
RPG northeast.
Roger
Top
that.
of the hill.
This move is critical. We need to move ASAP. Kilo 2, if you can pull to the left, get over that hill.
Is that helicopter going down?
All Delta call signs moving now to LZ Renault. Keen take lead. Everybody else in hack shut order.
Kilo 1 or Kilo 2, get a hold of Kilo 1 for your extract. You're gonna need to pop smoke. Heavy copy.
Godfather Delta looking out.
On the double.
Echo to our left.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, double tap.
Soldier, right.
He's dead.
That was exciting.
Called the wrong direction. Yeah, I know. Right there. But it was left. Yeah. Did they ever capture the guy we're supposed to get? Yeah, well, that's what happens when he starts running down a hill screaming, danger close in a firefight. Yeah.
Auto, we got eyes on element inside the camp.
Wait, Echo.
Kevin here, Z Delta 1 send.
East, and we're at the extract point. Yeah, guys, they're moving into us to start working on extract. So keep a good perimeter, just facing the east at this point.
Kevin does not have eyes on Gary on the shack tac or visual. Kevin is with the rest of Delta at 059039 according to the Dagon.
Did you copy that, boy?
I would say it is.
Barely. Yeah, this is Muller, go ahead.
Hey, Keen, do you want me to go with you? Think he passed out?
We are at
Godfather was
RP
with him.
Renal on the south side. I don't think we're going to be doing any re-inserts right now.
Godfather was with him.
Copy.
He's coming.
Here we go. Last
Brimstone, we are moving to location. Be advised,
He's still a little ways behind. Sally's with me.
on the ground are at RP Renault. Let's begin.
Oh, there he is.
Kilo 1, bring her in.
No, Don, we're just
He's right out
getting
there.
Kilo.
Yeah, southeast.
Echo Axel, you will be loaded, or Echo Brimstone, you will load me first. The high value target out of here.
Copy that. Hey guys, we're loading up first. All Echo Elements, we're loading first. Get ready. Kilo, get ready. Or correction, Echo, get ready. Move.
What's comes with Godfather? I don't know, mate. I hadn't got the pack, I just couldn't move with it.
Do we have the west covered?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Go ahead, Brimstone Echo. Kilo 1, before you get out of range, after you dump them, I want you to relay with Kilo 2 and get...
All right, did you guys kill whatever killed me? Because that just came out of nowhere.
We don't know.
Kevin has no idea.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep everybody alive. Which
Kevin's
worked,
red on
thank
ammo.
God.
Kev, oh, you use a different type of ammo, don't you?
Yeah, Kevin's red on ammo, but I have plenty of smokes. I could just smoke him out.
Sorry, Kilo 1, unload your troops back at base and go pick Kilo up and get back to RP Renault and pick us up.
Yeah, Kevin sees them, but I'm not going to shoot until they get close. I have 2 magazines.
Where they at, Keen?
Kevin sees them.
Roger. Delta 1, this Godfather.
Send it, Godfather.
Actually, hold 1 sec, Delta. Echo Brimstone, how far did he make it up the hill?
Yeah, Marshall, it's not going to happen now. The trigger was located where he was, and if Smith disconnected, then he's just going to run around the map. You're going to have to say that we got him, I guess.
Roger, Brimstone, Echo, we'll deal with it.
Kevin,
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
at my feet, couple of magazines for you.
I don't think unless Kevin swaps out his rifle, he won't be able to use it, will he? Because he's a different weapon. So what you need to do is either need to swap out your weapon.
Got them?
Am I not right, Keen? He does.
Kevin punch you.
Yeah, Wing has 7 249 belts and 3 Stag 9 rounds.
Do you have
mags.
any there for DM?
No, I didn't grab.
Roger, Kilo 1, I need you
I can't use these magazines.
Oh well, it was a thought that counts.
Shot.
Ooh.
Bridge, get down.
Go toss a frag.
Kevin can throw one. Or two or
Frag
three.
out. Turn it toward the voice. Keep low. Going one more.
No, it's Alchem.
Roger, Kilo 1. Hold Kilo 2's on radio with me. Go ahead, Kilo 2.
This is ugly. Jesus!
RPG.
Yeah, guys, let's pull back. Everyone back into the FOB.
Kevin's hurt.
I lost Gary. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. Somebody carry him.
You got him?
Roger, Kilo 2.
I'm too injured right now.
Pop smoke and put mark on map for Kilo 1 pickup. Kilo 1 and Kilo 2, be advised we are under fire at RP Renault. This is time critical.
A little bit more.
Delta 1, let's make sure we got all entrances to this thing secure, or at least somewhat of a safe location.
All right, I need someone with me. Someone needs to, Keen, why don't you sort this side out, Wing with me. We're going to go out to the north side and set up a perimeter. Oliver, you're with me as well. Actually, Oliver, stay with Keen.
You have to get down to get to.
Roger, Kilo 1. Delta 1, this is Godfather. Be advised,
Potts, if you're available, I need medical attention or something.
Alright, so Wing.
Or a once over.
Alright, just take that doorway. We don't have to be too critical. And I'll take the other one. Delta 1, Godfather will copy.
Oliver died, I
dead.
thought.
Oliver's dead.
Delta 1, Helo in sight. Prepare to board.
Yeah.
All Delta elements, let's pull back to Godfather's position.
That was fun, Wing. Let's go back.
Pull back here.
Alright, Gary, you're up. Whenever you feel like moving.
Isn't that helicopter danger?
All right, Wing and I are going to push out, set up the perimeter. Let's go.
Gary's not getting up, even though he's fully healed.
Roger.
Oh, there he is. Go back to the world of the living.
Yeah, affirmative. Pull everyone out except, obviously, Gary and Potts. Gary's up. Potts in. Kevin in. Ashton in. Alright, Wing, let's go, man.
HVT.
Wing's in.
Gary in.
Richard. I think that's it, right?
We're all in.
All in.
Not.
Good to go.
You better not fuck me.
Lopez.
Language.
Language. Sorry.
Well, that,
Yeah, that was fun.
That was an interesting mission.
yeah, very hectic.
guys
Look
got
at
about
that. Kevin,
30
39
guys.
kills.
Jeez.
Probably
I got
got
one.
ammo.
Kevin killed as many guys as 2 helicopters.
Stats don't matter.
I don't know how I even managed to not run out of medical supplies. It got bad.
I don't know how you survived when you came over to heal me and I died.
I don't know what got you.
No, I don't know.
Cause I thought it was coming from behind me, or I ran in front of you, and then all of a sudden you died and I went down.
Yeah. Weird. But I think right after that they opened up on the whole, all of you guys.
Target that at 2, 3.
I had an RPG land into my helicopter, and it didn't kill me.
No, Clark, you just almost blew me up with with your rockets on that cast run there. I mean, admittedly that was kind of my fault because I was flying in a stupid place, but
Yeah, you
it
were
gave me a little
danger
scare.
low.
No target.
Eyes on base.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really? And how many missions have you played here at Arma Aerosol?
It seemed like all of the Taliban came after us on that one.
I wonder if this trend is going to carry into Arma 3.
I believe it probably will.
Probably, and the AI is a lot better at killing you in that than they are in this.
Oh yes.
Welcome home, boys.
I don't think one of those exists.
Oh man, it feels good to be in a safe zone.
Yeah.
Good lord, that was ugly.
Hey, folks.
Is it just me or is Rich's character short?
Where are we? Is this everyone over here? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
It's
Sorry,
like
man.
Rich
I thought
is
you guys.
shorter than everyone else. You see that?
Am I?
Yeah, Rich is like a midget.
You know what? I'm height challenged. Thank you very much. All right,
Verbally
take a knee,
challenged.
guys.
Can I go first since I gotta go?
Yeah, man, do it.
Alright, the communication was very excellent. I heard everybody calling out targets, giving me status updates to Godfather. Only a few died under my care, but that was not my fault. It was mostly RPG's fault. I didn't see what went on with Echo since I joined in late. But other than that, it was a great mission. Another one of Rich's surprises at the end. I enjoyed it. And I will see you all again next Sunday.
All right. By the way,
job,
good
Potts.
job, Potts. You were
See
awesome.
you, Potts.
See you later, bud.
All right, let's do this. Keen, you're top of the list.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yep.
Oliver.
Oh, nothing more to add about what Keen said. The missions remind me the movie We Were a Soldier. They are down the valley. There's a lot of enemy all around. Also, good job to Kilo. I saw their shot hitting the target really well. Also, a good point to Bot, who have a lot of work to do today. Mission for him. And from the Delta point of view, was really great. I'm looking on the track head and I see a beautiful arc of defense and people sweeping position when hit. It's a great mission. Nothing more to add.
Yes. Chris, do you want to say something before you go, man?
No, it's a good mission. Everything went well, really.
All right, buddy. Take care.
See ya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you later, bud.
See ya.
Is there anyone else here on the clock? And then we'll go straight to you. Close. We'll just go down the list.
Well, Clark is on the clock right now.
Go, man.
Well, basically, from what I heard from the air, communication was actually probably the tightest I've heard it in a long time. As far as air goes, communication between myself and Lopez was actually getting very good, to the point where we were doing cast strikes in formation with each other, so that way we were trying to conserve ammo between the helicopters instead of one guy having to go
User in your channel timed out.
I would like to see that a little bit more. I'll talk to Marshall about that at some point later. Other than that, completely outstanding mission, even after I went down and had to pull some behind enemy lines to get out of the combat zone and back to safety where I could get extracted. It was all very well. This is a good game. That's all I gotta say.
Great. Anyone else fighting the clock? We have to get to, otherwise we'll go down the list.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right. Well, I'm not. We're just going to go down the list. Keen and Oliver said it really succinctly, so I'm not going to try to build on that. I don't see how, and I'm talking from Delta's point of view here. I don't see how Delta could have done what we did any better than what we did. We had tight perimeter. We were shifting as we needed. You heard him say that. I felt bad the one time I had a cast. I didn't have my cheat sheet in front of me, so I had to fudge my cast request. And Oliver's gone. Clark's gone now, but he did a good job on that. I thought, a couple of times it felt like we got bogged down, and but Marshall handled it nicely and coordinated what was basically 2 units spread across an AO very nicely. But did have one more thing I was going to bring up. But anyway, I just thought it was brilliantly done, and to be honest, I didn't know what to expect of the mission, and I just, because what'll happen, anyone who makes a mission will know, you put down the AI, and it'll do one thing, sometimes it does other, and it actually didn't do what I thought it was going to do, but I thought it did present us with an excellent challenge, and I think everyone here needs to pat themselves on the back, because I don't know of many fighting groups that would have gotten themselves out of that hole that we were in as effectively as we did. So, Wing.
No, it was good coverage and comms. The only thing I have a question is, for real military guys, can you not call in a CAS run on smoke?
What, just the pop smoke and say hit the smoke?
Yeah.
And that's all you basically say?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be. I'm just asking. Like Rich was saying, he didn't have the 6-liner, but he popped smoke and said, "Hit the smoke."
I did, and well, okay. This is how, because there isn't and correct me if I'm wrong, Keen and the other military guys. That's not a black and white answer, because what happens is you pass the cast requests up the line in real life military, and whoever has the final word can say yes or no, and they can say yes on as little information as they want to if they feel comfortable with it, right?
Yeah, that's virtually spot on.
And how we play the game is, and the Godfathers will know this, when we do the preempt, I should let you guys know this, we will. So when we do the preempt, we say to Godfather, listen, We should really have a 6-line cast. However, if the stuff is hitting the fan, it's your discretion to call in it on smoke and basically direction. In my opinion, you need at least smoke and a direction, which is what I was trying to give Clark, because you need to tell the chopper which direction to come in, which to exfil, and what to shoot at. So you need at least those 3 things.
Yeah,
Does
but it
anyone-
is a legitimate request.
Yeah, you can do it, and where we were, and Clark did do it, which was very cool.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't have anything to add. It was good. It was fun.
Beluga.
I thought it was an excellent mission. I pretty much like any mission where I get down to my pistol. It was my first one as a DM, so it's interesting going from AR and having to actually aim this time, but it was a lot of fun, pretty intense at times. It would have been nice if the HVT actually followed us and did what he was supposed to do, but I guess it's the only downside to an otherwise really great mission.
Ridge.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I thought that went really well. It did get really hectic at one point. The RPGs coming in everywhere, and just it looks really good. I got it all recorded, so I'll have to edit that as soon as possible. But yeah, I thought that went really well. So well done, everyone.
Don.
Yeah, good mission. A lot of action. It was pretty intense, and as Echo's medic, I kept pretty busy responding to requests.
Gary, who, by the way, 1 minute Gary was there, and next minute RBG came in and he wasn't.
I know. Just the smoking boots. No, nothing to add. Really good mission. Thanks very much for putting it together, Rich.
My pleasure. I actually do want to get Gary. I want to do a one-on-one with Gary and Keen and get their professional opinion of today, because just like to get feedback. Well, actually, I'd like to get feedback from all of Delta on the side, but Acid.
I don't really have anything else to say. I guess it was fun. It's good. Comm seemed really good. I did notice that, but otherwise, good mission.
Kevin.
I spent most of my time at the southwest side of the village, facing northeast, poking my head around the corner, and it was slowly getting chipped away by small arms fire. And I was trying to take down some of the hostiles on the northeast coming down the hill. I made sure that we had the radio taken once Rich went down, and Keen said I think he grabbed it. And I think we had some hesitation up on the hill. I don't know if it was hesitation or we just weren't sure what to do at that point, but it was quickly clarified by Keen and Gary on what was going on. So we stayed, and I had one other idea, but it's fleeting. But that's it for now. I'll just speak up again if it comes across.
Lopez.
Man, even from the air, that was probably one of the most intense missions we've ever run, in my perspective, from my opinion. But everything went like we made the best of a bad situation there. Radio comm sounded good. I had a pretty good idea of where everyone was on the ground. At the end, me and Clark were just doing like whirlwind cast runs down, just like trying to figure out where the green trace was coming from. That was a hell of a mission. Good job, Rich, on putting it together.
Oh, thank you, man. Gonna come back to you, Marshall Moeller.
That was pretty interesting. When we were first walking down into the valley, I just started thinking about Lone Survivor. I read the book by Marco Cottrell, and walking down there, I was like, oh, it's like going in for a rescue mission on him, and then seeing 120 freaking guys pop up over the top of the hill. It was like, yeah, it's just like it. So, anyways, it was funny. Somebody mentioned a movie earlier, but that's what I thought of was that book I read. But it was, again, kind of interesting going down to nothing. Ran out of ammunition there a couple times, but everybody jumped in and gave me a spare mag here or there so we could keep going. And yeah, that was just a lot of work. And then there was a bit of confusion because Smith had stepped out. I guess I wasn't aware that he had stepped out. And then at the same time, I think it was Stuart that went down. Yeah. So I ended up having to take control. I was like, why aren't we moving? And I'm like yelling at Stuart, like, Stuart, where are you? What are we doing? And then I didn't realize he was like dead. So went over and checked his body. I'm like, oh, he's gone. So anyways, then we had to get up and make a run for it westbound. And so it just brought a lot of unique situations up. It was fun.
Stuart.
Yeah, I was gonna go there. What more was I saying? I took over from Smith, and as soon as I got out from prone to crouch to give you order to move, got shot in the face, which was lovely. Other than that, the mission was really great. Smith did really well as a SL. Don did really great as a medic. Everyone in Echo did really well. Had to thank Wing for giving me ammunition because I was down to grenade launchers. Yeah, no, it's a really good mission. It's kind of weird, but I especially like the rocket launchers because it always adds in a sort of sense of I need to get down as fast as possible if I hear, a whooshing sound. But yeah, it's really fun. The helicopter flyboys did really great, like picking off targets on the opposite side of the hill. But yeah, I thought it was a really good mission.
Awesome. And the man of the hour, Godfather himself, Mr. Marshall.
Yeah, all I can say is I thought I was gonna have a real nice, easy mission tonight or today. So
I'm going to say the same thing I said to Keen in the helicopter. How many missions have you played with Arma Aerosol?
yeah, I mean it was straightforward: get in, get out, and yeah, I mean the ammo critical. I was trying my best, to get you guys ammo or to get more cast runs and to preserve. And yeah, that was a great mission, Rich. I truly enjoyed it.
You're not going to give us some Godfather insight to the how everyone did? And
keep your head down. Everyone I thought did great. I didn't have a perspective on Echo the majority of the time, so I was relying on their information. So when I sent them over to the building to get the high value target, I didn't know if that was going to be a suitable place for them. I mean, I really didn't know. I tried, and they held out well. They did. They got the high value target out, and then when I called them, they ran across the village even under fire. Kudos to you guys. You did great. The script on the high value target, we left them back on the hills because and also SL needed to be the escort, and when he died, it just kind of foobarred the mission or the script. But yeah, I mean, excellent shooting, excellent comms, kilos, excellent quick reactions on the cast runs. I thought everyone did great.
awesome. Lopez, did you have something to add? And then we're going to get to Muller's comment, which I saw
Yeah,
on type.
I just want to make the point that I was having a lot of problems with the Battlehawk scripts because nothing would I couldn't load anything into the Battlehawk. The BTK script didn't work, and also that no matter what method I tried, it would not reload the Battlehawk's weapons. I tried trucks. I tried using the lost key rearm. I tried as much as I could. Nothing would actually refill the weapons on it.
Yeah, you know what? Really, because we're so close to Arma 3 at this point, it's not going to, A, Oliver's barely awake right now. And B, we need him to stay awake just a little bit longer so we can wrap up Arma 3, and it works perfectly in Arma 3. We even fixed, for those people who've been testing it, an annoying noise that used to come with the resupplying. So, to answer your question, Moeller, actually, I only put in triggers. Okay, so what happens, and you guys know this because I mentioned it, is I'll put in, and when you look in your triggers, your radio triggers, you'll see it usually says emergency 1, 2, and 3. And I only put those in just in case, for whatever reason, a trigger doesn't go because Arma is Arma. And what we were using today was the very first mission we did on Bata. They respawned whether the bad guys died or not, and that's when we had our frame rate just go down into the single digits, right? Everyone knows that. So what I did is I set it up this time to where they would only respawn if they died. And as we've talked about before, the challenge with that is you can have a guy bleed out on a hill, and as long as he's taking the bleed out, the next wave of bad guys won't come. So at one point when we were down on the ground, it went really, really quiet. If you guys remember, that's when we started to actually get our job done. And I did actually hit the emergency trigger because I figured we needed a little bit more action.
I remember hearing somebody say, I think it was one of the Delta units, said something over the radio about, well, it's pretty quiet down here. We got a lull in the fight. I was like, don't tell Rich that.
It's so funny because that's exactly what happened. Someone said it's quiet, and I'm like, yeah, it is. And I kept looking in the hills. And here's the other thing: the reason that I wanted us to play this map is because this map most represents, and those people who play in Armor 3 will know this map most represents what we're going to find in Armor 3. Armor 3 has a lot more contours to it. And if you notice, it wasn't necessarily that we had a lot of bad guys. It's just the fact you couldn't see them because they were going in and out of reliefs and dips and behind trees and rocks, right? And that's exactly what we're going to face in Armor 3. So I wanted us to start getting prepared for, it's going to be more difficult. I'm telling you guys right now, we think we're all hot stuff right now, but when we get into Armor 3, we're going to have more of a challenge because it's harder to see the bad guys. So anyway, and so if someone said, "Oh, it's real quiet," and I'm like, "Well, okay, let me just hit this other trigger then." and actually, there were very small waves of guys, and they were coming in basically from 3 different directions. But a couple of the guys, though, I did increase. Not on the rocket launchers, not on the RPGs, but on some of the guys, I did increase their skill set, so they were better shots to make it harder. Yeah. Yeah, that was but that was awesome, guys. I was sitting there and by the way, I did set the second trigger off, but they were supposed to swarm the RP, but I don't think we were there long enough for them just because they had to come up those hills, and Arma 2 doesn't let you go up the hill very quick, so but no, I thought I was listening to the comms and everything, and if you listen to the videos of anyone who's in SL and higher, you'll hear the amount of 12 Kilos can hear it, Godfather can hear it. It was impressive comms. Oh, and the thing about the HVT, the way the triggers are set up, once you guys left that house when you got the HVT, we couldn't swap them over to another SL, and it was only the 2 SLs that could handcuff him, so to speak. So once Smith went, there's no way you were going to bring that HVT back. So that was it, guys. I think everyone did hear phenomenally well. And like I said, I stand by, there aren't many groups out there that could have handled what we just did. And you guys were just spot on. Amazing. Especially, I mean, Echo, you guys look good, but I can tell you, Delta they nailed it. They didn't even need me there. They were so good.
We have just one bad point.
What's that?
The civilian.
Oh, yes.
To roll back.
we did have a casualty, yes.
Some idiot runs down screaming at you in the middle of a firefight. He deserves to die. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
can I tell you guys? He wasn't just shot by one person, like 4 of us opened up on him. And then we went, "Oh, hang on.
Hey, he doesn't have a gun."
Godfather got the kill shot too.
But he had the right pajamas.
I was expecting a large explosion if he got any closer. So
Good
Yeah,
call.
because
Good call.
we were twitchy at that point, and he was like what, within 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
At one point.
Well, and we were in the middle of a firefight to the south there.
My report will reflect that matter.
I shot over his head, but he jumped up.
In a military circumstance, would he have been shot anyway, being so close and running at us?
Well,
the first
the
bullet's
fact,
the warning.
yeah, the fact that we were in the middle, it wasn't in a lull when he came running down the hill. We were shooting to the south at a bunch of guys. So it is the middle of a firefight when he came running down at us.
But only if you're a Royal Marine.
I will say this, guys. I did not know, and kudos to everyone here. I did not know that village was such a crappy place to stage a defense at. There was no place to hide when those bullets were coming in.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We were sitting there at one point. I think I was next to Oliver, and basically bullets were bouncing off both walls. We could not go anywhere. It was Oliver and Wing were near me. Yeah. Yeah, but that was funny because it was Potts, Gary, and myself, and Oliver, and all of a sudden I said, "Let's get Gary," and Potts said, "Oh, he's gone."
I saw the RPG coming. I just in my mind. RP boom.
Yeah. All right. Good job, guys. So, are we going to be able to grab Command Central and Marshall for an hour?
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that the I word?
Yep. Outstanding again, guys. That's all I can say is outstanding.
Yeah, phenomenal. Everyone does it. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. Good job.
That was a heck of a mission to be Godfather on a hangover.
You sounded okay last night on my drive home when I was talking to you. And you
That was pretty
disappeared.
early. Yeah, I was up till about 6 a.m.
I'm gonna head off before I go. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who was involved in the air-to-ground communications because that was the tightest I've ever heard it. That was really good. I've got to go. I gotta go now though. So
See you, man.
everyone have a good day.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
So is this Index? It was
Index?
never called Index.
Yep. Index.
User disconnected from your
Don't say
channel.
HVT walks the hills to be say.